Right, hello there. Aye, I'm just going to do this. Aye, I'm going to get into things like chili pastes or spice pastes or oils that are infused with spices or vegetables, like a flavoured oil or a flavoured crispy chili oil or anything of that denote that you use as a wee sauce. Aye, and that I can put over like some chips or some potatoes, or I could mix it into a Mohammed salad, or I could just put a tiny bit of it through like a scrambled egg, or I could put it on bacon. Yup. Or I could just rub it on top of vegetables and roast them in the oven. But anyway, or put some of that on after it's finished. I don't know if you put it on after or before, but anyway, ready, steady cook. Rose harissa paste. I'm going to try it raw. I like just out of the tin. Well, a jar. Because it's not tin. It's because it's glass. That's glass, but the lid's plastic. Right, here goes. I've tasted something a bit similar to that once before, like the texture. It tastes like crab. Like it's got that texture of crab. It doesn't taste like crab, but it's got the texture of crab, like broken down meat. God, it's real spicy though. But that would be nice, just a small inch of that in a soup, or a soup, or maybe just a tiny, tiny little bit of mixed in with tuna to give it some oomph, like a rose harissa vibe. Whoa. It's really nice though. It definitely tastes like a cross between tuna, salmon, and crab paste with some heat. I just bit on a like a chili seed. That is stunning, man. But that would be really nice used in the right way. Like you could just use a tiny bit of it to mix in with mayonnaise, or you could mix it with tomato sauce to make a spicy tomato sauce. Or you could put just a tiny, tiny little bit of that into tomatoes right at the end to give them to give it umph. Oh, it's got a really nice warm spice though, not just like a harsh spice. Like it's got like a nice floral taste at the very very start, like a blossom sort of taste and smell, and then heat. That's really nice. That would even be nice in a cocktail, like but like a non-alcoholic cocktail, just to give it oomph, or give it a wee bit of spice, because you can get cocktails that are spicy. Wow, I really like that. Catches the back of your throat a wee bit. Well, not to begin with, if you have too much yet. But I've probably had about that much yet now. What? Wow. I mean, if you really concentrate and say someone gave you that and you were blindfolded, you would be able to know that there's just something extra rather than just pure spice. That would be absolutely stunning, though, if you were to Mix it with a tiny little bit of just like neutral oil, just to thin it out a bit, and then put it on a bit of salmon, and then put the salmon in the fridge for, say, maybe like overnight, and then just steam the salmon with some steamed potatoes. That would be incredible. And then just brush a wee bit of that over the potatoes when they're finished. It'd be really nice. Or it'd be even nicer if you got a pumpkin or a butternut squash, laid it down flat, cut lots and lots and lots of grooves in the pumpkin or butternut squash, and then as soon as it was finished, just put a little bit of that on it, like in the grooves. I think it'd go nice with mash. I like if you just put a tiny little bit of that in it. Just a small bit, not enough to like overpower it. Just looking at like this program on TV that's European Athletics Championship. No, European Athletics 2026. Aye. Aye. So anyway, aye. It'd be good that as a dip as well. Jessica Ellis Howers, however you pronounce it. Every time I ever see her, she's never done anything apart from smiling. Constantly smiling. Aye, right, anyway. Aye, that is incredible, that. But I'm going to try and get stuff that's just like that in the future. I'll try one more bit of it. Oh, it's so addictive. Like the impact of the taste. Right, anyway. Because it's not just everyday straight chilies that have been fermented in a jar. There's something different. It contains water, red pepper puree, rapeseed oil, dried red peppers, garlic powder, salt, chili flakes, sugar, red jalapeno peppers, lemon juice from concentrated, roasted garlic, rose petals, paprika extract, ground coriander, ground cumin, ground caraway seeds, ground fennel seeds, ground cloves, and natural rose flavouring. But aye, that would be good if I just thinned it a tiny bit more, just to take a little tiny bit more of the. No, in fact, it would be nice if you squeezed a bit maybe orange juice or orange juice, apple juice, or blood orange over the top of it, just to dim down the spice a little bit. But when you add it to something, it would dilute it a bit, so you would taste it, but not as much. But I can't believe how much I like that. I really thought I wouldn't have liked it as much as I do. Incredible. Right, anyway, but I'm going to experiment. Look online to see what you do with it, and then I'm going to use it in the right way. Aye, so I can get the benefit out of it. Right, so that's been my review of Ready Steady Cook Rose Harissa Paste, mild strength. Boy.